Hey Scott, hey everyone else, welcome back to 4Running Shoes. So, in my last video I mentioned that I am injured and I haven't been able to run. And this week, not too much has changed. I stopped having pain early on in the week. So Monday, Tuesday, I didn't really have any pain, especially not to walk on. And maybe if I stretched my foot in the exact right position, I could feel something still there. But ultimately, I felt pretty fine. And so I was like, okay, Wednesday morning, I'm gonna go for a bit of a run and take it easy. That was the theory. I ended up actually pushing it a little bit hard, kind of got competitive with somebody running around in the park, which isn't ideal. And I took the pram as well, and it was a little bit hilly, so it was probably a bit of a harder run than I should have done. And so I ended up feeling a little bit sore again after that, but it wasn't too bad. So I left it a day, and then on Friday I went for another run, 8K run, a little bit hilly again, but not taking it too hard. And by the end of that, I was, yeah, probably pretty sore again. Like I got through the run all right, but then even like the last 200 meters, I noticed all of a sudden that my foot was pretty sore. So I decided I really needed to pull back and rest again. And so, yeah, I am going into next week not really knowing how much running I can do. Hopefully, I'm expecting the pain to disappear again towards the start of next week, but I'm just going to give it a good couple of days before I even pass the no pain sort of point to make sure I'm getting enough of that rest in. So, yeah, just sort of prioritizing recovery at the moment, taking it easy, and kind of dreaming about my 5K that like Scott's been mentioning, and I've been mentioning that I'm going to be training for a 5K PB soon. I'm thinking that next week I'll see it as another recovery week, and hopefully I'll get a little bit of running in towards the end of that week. Hopefully there's like 2 easy runs at least, and then maybe a longer run just to test it out by Sunday. And then I'll sort of see how I go with that. And then if everything seems all clear, I'll move into sort of training for that 5K. And so my training that it looks like, I'm going to give myself about 6 weeks to train for this 5K. And I'll specifically be doing interval training. And what I really like to do, I've done it before in the past and I found it really helpful, was to pick a race pace and then do interval training by doing 200-meter repeats on the first week, quite short, it's pretty easy to run fast for 200 meters and then take a decent break and then do it again. So that's what I'll be doing, and I'll be doing it at race pace. And my goal is to sort of do an 18-minute 5K. At least I'll train for that and see what I can actually do on the day. Definitely will be happy with a sub 19-minute 5K, but yeah, it's fun to try and push a little bit past that. And so, yeah, my first interval training will be a bunch of 200-meter repeats, probably about 10 of them, with at 3:36 pace, which is on pace for a 18-minute 5K, 3:36 per kilometer. And then as the weeks go by, I'll just slowly increase that. So maybe the week after that, I'll do a 400-meter repeat multiple times, and then maybe a 500-meter repeat multiple times, and work my way up to like 1 kilometer repeats. And hopefully I'd be able to do that about 2 weeks out from race day. And then I'll sort of taper off for the last week, just have a nice easy week, rest up, and then smash it on race day. And as far as race day goes, that's going to be on the 10th of July, and I've actually found an event that I can run a 5K with. Before that, I was probably just going to do a park run and just try and set a PB at park run. But I decided that it would probably be more motivating, more exciting to actually pay for an event and go and run it. So it's just going to be sort of a fun run. It's put on by a running club near me, and yeah, it's just around a park. I think I've actually done the course before at a park run, and yeah, I'm just really excited about it. I think it'll be really fun because I think I could actually be competitive in this run. I looked at previous results, and if I'm running an 18-minute 5K, I could get a podium place. Like I could get top 3 according to previous results for this race. So it always all depends on who rocks up for the race and decides to enter the 5K. The benefit is that there's so many different events. Like people even do a marathon or a 30K or half marathon. I won't be doing those. I'll be doing the 5K. And so generally people think of the 5K as sort of like a lesser distance, like, oh, it's just a 5K. I'm not going to do a 5K. So there's not actually going to be like crazy fast people doing it, I don't think. So yeah, we'll see. I could get a podium place. That'd be really exciting. And the other exciting thing is that they don't give medallions away to people who just complete the race. It's only to the podium finishers overall and then per age category. So yeah, it's exciting that I'll actually could walk away with a medallion, either age category medallion or overall medallion, that actually means something more than just completing a 5K distance. Like I actually won something or came third or second or something. So that's exciting, something to be pushing for. Makes me want to train harder, motivates me to train harder. And I think on race day as well, it'll give me that extra push to like try and keep up with the front pack and try and actually win a race. And yeah, I just love that sort of competitive sort of vibe. So looking forward to it. Yeah, you're more than welcome to join me, Scott. I know you're training for your marathon later on in the year, and obviously there's other events. You don't have to do the 5K with me, but yeah, feel free to join me if you feel like you're up for something like that. Otherwise, I'll just be training up for that and also just increasing my mileage as I do that. So I think week by week, I want to be increasing my mileage, and hopefully we'll be getting close to 60, 70 Ks a week, similar to you, Scott. I think it'd be really cool if we're running the same sort of distance each week. So I'm going to try and catch up. But man, I'm really impressed with your running, Scott. You're doing great. And 65 Ks a week is more than I've ever done in my running, which is good and really impressive. And yeah, makes me want to keep up with you, man. So thanks for inspiring me and motivating me. And yeah, just coming on this journey with me as well. And for you guys as well watching, thanks for joining us as we strive for PBs this year and new event distances and that sort of thing. Really appreciate you guys coming on this journey with us. So yeah, just make sure you're subscribed and yeah, following along in this journey. And I'll have updates hopefully in the near future about my training for the 5K and eventually the 5K race, which should be a massive PB for me as well, which will be super exciting. I haven't set a PB in the 5K for about 5 years. Anyway, I'll see you guys in my next video. Have a good one.